So let's see the type of day we're having. It's a very slow day and there isn't much energy. Okay, so there's just enough energy basically for me to do this sort of stuff. Okay, not a lot of energy. So let's just keep that in mind. And we're doing a nice decent walk over to the back here on purpose. You can see that even in the water, no current. Okay. So now I'm going to build. We're going to go right back here. We're about ready to make that stuff go wild. I mean, maybe not wild, but you know, it'll go. Oh, it is hot outside. Okay. Like I said, hot, but bring some air conditioning. And air conditioning we shall have. Okay, so now I'm going to get up in the greenery. Get up in it. Now, of course, there's a guy like way back here walking this direction with a weed eater. What are the chances? Okay. Gosh, I hate when it blurs out. So, little by little, you saw that I got it picked up a little bit a couple seconds ago. Of course, as soon as I found out there's a guy with a weed eater back there. And there he is. I don't know how well you can see him, but I'll just go back behind here, be by myself, hopefully. All right. Whew, gosh, it's so hot. All right. Okay, we got some subtleties moving. And we got a dog back here. I'm trying to see if there's anyone back here that shouldn't be back here. Go back over here. And here comes the air conditioning. And you can see it going all through the cattails. And I've got wind. I've got air conditioning, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it was a stagnant, hot day. This is the coolest thing about having a connection on those hot days when it seems impossible, like you're not going to even get any relief. You can be that relief. Now, I want you to see, I don't know if you can see this, but I am sweating viciously. That's how hot it is out here. So when I'm doing this stuff and I'm bringing my own air conditioning and my own wind, it is awesome. Okay? And see how it's affecting everything. It's coming through, hitting every square inch of this. And I just made it about, I don't know, maybe 10 degrees less than where it was at in terms of temperature. So, you notice wherever my fingers go, okay? Wherever those go, you can see that movement, and I'm bringing in wind. And so I could do that over here. Notice that movement and all this. I could turn around and do it up here. Okay. And that feels so good. You have no idea, folks. And you see when it gets the way it is outside right now, where it's an overcast day and all that heat is just trapped in the clouds and just barrowing down on you, and it just feels like you're being cooked. Being able to do this becomes a lifesaver, okay? So you notice that when I turn around too, I turned around and none of this stuff was moving, right? So me doing this now is what's getting it moving. So you see all that? This is what gets that moving. And then when I turned around this way, I want you to see that? But once I get it moving, is that blurred? No, it's not. Okay, so once I put my attention on it, and it is blurring, and then doing what I want to do with it in order to get that the wind to come through and everything to cool off, then it's moving too, all right? So this is all an awareness thing. Not only awareness, but they always say that energy goes where attention flows, or blah blah. It's actually the reverse, okay? But there you have it. The ability to be able to provide my own air conditioning when it's needed. Like I said, you could clearly see on my arms how hot it was. I'm just freaking sweating like crazy. And now, earlier too, when I showed you the water and it had no current in it, look at that now. There's definitely a current now. Let's go look at it. Make sure that what I'm saying isn't some sort of a lie or an illusion. There's no more of that stagnant water. That stuff is moving. See that? Now you can even, the wind is hitting the camera. And I'm telling you, hot, hot day. So this is the wind right there that didn't exist beforehand when I was walking up through here. Okay, take a look. Now this whole area is windy. It's moving. Let's look at the cattails. Not like we need to because you saw it. But right there. So now you clearly see that those are moving, right? Go ahead and try to tell me that I put a fan in there somewhere, because in order to push this way, right? Because that's what's happening. I'm pushing it this way. There would have to be a fan right about here or here, below me, beneath me, somewhere, right? Or in the water. But alas, there is no fan in the water below me, behind me, hidden in the grass. And boy, that would have to be a big fan, right? Okay, we're at like 12 minutes. I'm gonna have to turn this into just a 1080p video, because if it's 4K, it's gonna take forever to upload. Now, the other thing I want you to notice is how much wind is consistently going now, okay? It's a constant thing. And if I push, it goes, right? So we got a constant thing going, whereas when I first walked in, that first 5 to 7 minutes of me talking and coming in, nothing was happening. And notice that it slows down once I stop really messing with it. See? It's no longer being bent over anymore. Take a look at the other trees around here. Let's take a look. Okay, these are willows right here. If there's going to be any movement, that willow is going to pick it up. But notice, as soon as I start doing that, right? But for the most part, look. Okay. And take a look over here. Look at those again, the cattails. Barely moving, right? Walk back over to them. Take a look. There they are. That's all I need to say.